So even though I got cut out of that deal, the guy that introduced me to this artist used to come with him sometime, right? And so this guy who is I've known because he's married to someone who I went to high school with, right? And so and like he's married, one of my friends from high school, and so like we would be there and we would just talk, chat it up, and all of these things, and through our time spent recording with this artist at my apartment, he recommended to his friend, I mean to his wife, who was like my friend from high school, like, yo, you should introduce JD to Trina, right? Like they were getting ready to get married, and at the time, Trina, my wife, lived in Metro Detroit. And it was just like, yeah, y'all should like, she's gonna be down here for the wedding. I think it'll be a good opportunity for them like to get to know each other, whatever. If it don't work out, it ain't no big deal. She going back to Detroit. He gonna be in Atlanta. Like worst case scenario, if it don't work out, they ain't really got to see each other again, right? And so our interaction together, working with this artist, prompted him to express to his wife, like, yo, you should introduce him to your line sister. My wife is the girl who I went to high school with, and my wife are line sisters. They went to college together. And like I said, one thing led to another. We got introduced to each other. We had a good time. We ended up dating, long term dating, right? Like she was still in Metro Detroit. I was still here. But dating and just having those conversations over the phone. And like one thing led to another. And like now we are been married for 12 years, right? But I say this story to let you know that because something didn't go the way as planned, right? Like the plan was to get this artist popping, and we were just going to use that leverage to like get a deal down the road. That was the plan. What happened, I got cut out of a deal. But because the person that was there and seeing my interactions with this artist, I was fresh on his mind to say like, yo, you should introduce him to your friend. And that interaction ended up being my wife now of 12 years, two kids, homes and businesses. You know what I'm saying? So,